Hi boys and girls, happy Taco Tuesday. As you can see, I am in my kitchen because the project that we're going to be doing today is a little bit messy. So, for today's lesson, we're going to be talking all about water pollution. And our question of the day is, what is water pollution? And our learning target for today is, I can tell you how water pollution happens. Our vocabulary word that we're learning today is going to be water pollution. So I have a picture right here, and I'm going to show you the picture. What does this picture look like? If you said the picture is a picture of the beach, you are correct. But what is on the sand? Take a close look at the sand. If you said you see litter, trash, or garbage on top of the sand, you are correct. Would you guys want to play at a beach that looked like this? I certainly wouldn't because it's so dirty and unclean. There's so much litter, trash, and garbage on top of that sand, it wouldn't even be fun. So, how does water pollution happen? When the tide gets high, which is known as the water, and the water and the tide come all the way up to the sand, it brings the garbage, litter, and trash into the ocean with it. And then our ocean friends, such as sea turtles and fish and other animals, get really hurt by the litter and trash that is put all over this sand. So, for today's activity, you are going to need 2 containers, and you're going to put a little bit of coffee grains, if you have at home, in one container. I'd put maybe about a tablespoon or a teaspoon because maybe that's a little bit smaller. Okay. Then you are going to add water to the first container. And my sink is right next to me, so I'm adding the water. As you can see me add the water, it's changing the water to brown because of the coffee grains. Okay, I think that's enough water. And now to make the water polluted besides the coffee grains, we are going to throw in litter. So I have a candy wrapper, and I'm going to just throw that right in. I have a straw. I'm going to throw that right in. And I have 2 bottle caps. I'm going to stir it around. Now, what you're going to do is you can either use a coffee filter, a paper towel, or a napkin. Today I'm going to use a napkin. I'm going to put it over the top of my second container. And what you are going to do, you can also use a strainer if you have one at home, and do it like this. You can put the strainer in the center, and you're going to take this, I don't know if you can see it, this polluted water, and dump it into this new container. If you don't have a strainer, and actually if you look, the strainer is catching the coffee grains. If you don't have a strainer, that is okay. You can just simply hold the napkin or whatever you use really tight so it doesn't fall in. You can take this water pollution and still continue to pour. So this polluted water we are now pouring into the new container. And the napkin that I am using is, you guys can't see it right now, but it is catching all the coffee grains. But when you do your project at home, you'll also be able to see it. I know you can't see it right now. And you're just going to continue to pour. And as you can see, the water is getting a little bit cleaner that's going into this container because there's like no coffee grains in here anymore. The water's still a little bit tinted because we put coffee grains in it, but that's okay. Also, if you have any water toys at home, you could have threw it into the polluted water, and you could also pour it over to the clean water to see which water the animals would like better. So, it's still draining, so we're going to give it another minute or 2. gonna shake it to maybe make it go a little bit faster. And now my napkin caught all the coffee grains and all the litter. So now this water, just squeeze it out, is now super duper clean. So as you can see, this water was brown and now it's a little bit yellow because of the coffee grains that we used, and it just tinted the water. But you can't really see inside here, but there are no coffee grains. And now we have clean water. So I bet your toy fish or your toy sea turtle would much rather be in this water or ocean instead of the one that we had over here in this container before. So when you're doing this project, make sure you take videos and pictures so I can see what you guys did. And Ms. Santos is now going to tell you more about water pollution.
Hi friends, it's Ms. Santos again. I am here at the beautiful beach and I am seeing a lot of garbage on the floor in our sand. You see, I'm seeing a water bottle, seeing a glove, coffee cup, and there's so much more. I see plastic here, I see garbage everywhere, and it makes me so sad because this is our beach and this is where we're supposed to come to be barefoot with no shoes. We're supposed to be laying down, enjoying the sun and the water, and we can't do that when we have garbage all over our sand, can we? No, we can't. And also, if this garbage is here on our sand, that means it's also in our oceans. And that's very dangerous to be in the oceans because we have so many animals that live in the ocean. And what if they eat it? They could eat it by accident and they could get tummy aches and they could get really sick. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm putting on my gloves and I'm gonna pick up what I'm finding on the floor. Ooh, garbage. Make sure you have gloves if you're helping to clean up, okay? Because we don't know what germs are on here. More garbage. Yucky, yucky. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna find a garbage can. Hey friends, so I was able to find a garbage can. I've been holding this stuff for a little while now looking for one, so I found one. So here we go. I'm going to discard my garbage in the trash. This is where it all belongs. Boom, boom. Bye garbage. That's where it goes, guys. Okay, it does not go in the water, it does not go in the sand, it goes in the garbage can. Look at our beautiful duckies. Look how beautiful and peaceful they are. Look at that. So just imagine one of these duckies eating something in these waters. What do you think will happen?